Hello everybody, a very warm welcome from Puberga Krida Shikhar Pratishthan Ground 1 as we approach to the second and the final game of the day. You are watching Boshundhara Sports City LMS Dhaka League powered by Ace, and the final clash of the day is between the Majestic and Bando design. Well bowled. The first delivery had prodigious turn. Earlier in the day, MD Tariq Miru, the skipper of Bando Design, has won the flip of the coin and decided to bat first. Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa starts off the proceedings with a beautiful delivery. Once again, there was a bit of flight. First runs of the bat, Tariq Miru gets off the mark. The first game of the day was rather a one-sided affair. Mavi Limited, they really thump Sunshine International. But this one also promises to be a cracker of a contest between Bando and Majestic. And the spectators will be hoping for a humdinger of a game as well. Lovely. This is some really good bowling from Mustafa. A dream delivery for any left-arm orthodox bowler. Flight, turn and steep bounce. The batter Shad Hussain had no answer to that. A push with the soft hand just for a single though. So it's turning out to be a good first over from Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa. Only a couple of runs, but the way he's bowled, this is really commendable. We don't often see spinners are really starting the proceedings in LMS cricket, but this guy is someone special. Well bowled. This was an armor. The batter was playing for the turn, but there wasn't much turn to play with. The first over comes to a close, two runs from it. It's 2 for 9 after 1. So the second over will be delivered by Auqatul Islam. He doesn't start off well, it's down the leg. He misses his line straight away. Perhaps he will need some time to rectify that. This happens quite often in last man stands because it's amateur cricket, of course. You can't really expect the bowlers to bowl well right from the get-go. Some bowlers obviously do, but some make mistakes like Auqatul. Good comeback. Right on the money. A slower delivery. Pays off. Shahadad just pushes it with his soft hands and takes another single. He's really keeping his skipper Tariq Miru at the striking point. Faced 4 deliveries and picked up 3 runs. And all 3 runs were from those soft touches. Wraps on the pad will result in a single only. Last Man Stands is the biggest platform for amateur cricketers throughout the globe. It commenced back in 2005 in England, and now LMS is played in more than 20 countries. Last year, Last Man Stands World Cup was held at Nairobi in Kenya. The second wide of this over, and according to the rule of last man stands, it's punishable. 3 runs have been penalized, but the only good thing about this is this will be counted as a legal delivery. So 8 runs on the board. Bando design batters are trying to be a little circumspect. Haven't really freed their arms. No, 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 you can't do that, Akatul Islam. This is the third wide. This is costly. From the last 2 balls, 6 runs came. Yes, the balls were deemed as legal ones, but runs are being leaked. So he has to work on that. He has to work on his line so that he doesn't bowl wide and leak runs like this. That's better. A better delivery to complete the second over, although slightly expensive. 9 runs from it. After 2, it's 11 for none. So Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa continues. Wow, he's generating some serious turn in this pitch. This PKSP pitch was never known for producing big turns. But the case of Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa is totally different. He's completely turned this pitch into a rank turner. And this turn is really troubling the batters. Once again, flight and turn, edged away. Running towards the fence, but there will be interruption by the fielder. And the batters will come back for a couple of runs. Absolutely not where Tariq Miru intended to play. But then again, he gets gets an edge and gets a couple of runs. Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa is really making the ball talk. And all of a sudden, due to that turn and flight, the ball is speaking a language that the batters are unable to understand. Hint of turn yet again, but nicely negotiated. The length was slightly shorter, not much fuller like the previous one. Slightly dragged the length back, did Mustafa. Forcing the batters to come forward. If this was regular cricket, I would love to see a first slip in position, because when the ball turns like this, the first slip can be a very handy option for any skipper. Yes, that's the zone to bowl at. Excellent piece of bowling from Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa. Once again, a tidy over. 4 runs from it. After 3, it's 15 for none. So Qatul Islam continues his second over. Tucked away into the onside. And the batters will have to settle down with a single. Qatul Islam is someone who's got a wealth of experience of playing last man stands cricket. Yes, his commencement wasn't the best one, but he is someone who can really make the lives of the batters difficult. Started this over with a good delivery. He has to maintain that channel. Well bowled. That's what you can really expect from someone like Qatul Islam. He will have variation in terms of the length, and there will be some early movement as well with the new ball. And Qatul Islam is really trying to extract that movement as long as the shine of the ball is on. Slightly short, wide as well, cut away, but will be stopped by the fielder. The batters have to be satisfied with only a single. It looks like he's learned from his mistake. Has Qatul. There were 3 wides in his first over, but this far he is maintaining a very good line. Bit of zip of the surface, but this was too wide outside the off stump. Commentator's curse perhaps? Whenever I was praising him, he's bowled a wide. But the good thing is it wasn't down the leg. In the first over, all 3 wides were down the leg side, but it's outside the off stump this time around. Bit of stutter initially, but the batters will get a single. It's been a watchful and steady start by Bando design. Both the openers Tariq Miru and Shahadat Hussain are trying to be watchful. They haven't played any risky shots. And we haven't seen them to take the charge on the bowler as well. Down the leg, the problem remains for Qatul Islam. The second wide of the 4th over, and this will leak 3 runs as per the LMS rule. 4 gone, it's 22 for none. The Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa continues his first spell. Oh wow, that's a peach of a delivery. Shahadat Hussain was beaten all ends up. Absolutely squared him up with turn and flight. He's having a great spell. Thus, the skipper hasn't removed him from the attack. Kept a tad low. Shahadat played it late, guided towards deep third just for a single. Once again, some extra bit of bounce, but the length wasn't much fuller. Slightly shorter. at the good length zone from that 6 to 8 meter channel. Hint of turn. Played away just for a single. 25 on the board for Bando design. They're going with the rate of 5, which is of course not humongous. Someone really needs to cut loose and score some quick runs to break the shackles. Once again, prodigious turn. The call is for the second. The batters are coming back quite easily. The throw could be a slightly better, but in the end, no damage done. After 5, it's 27 for none. So the first chain in bowling, it's going to be Manuel Chauvon, the tall, lanky fast bowler with some right arm pace. Worked away into the onside. Manuel Chauvon is someone who is capable of producing sheer pace. That's cut, backward of point. The score moves up to 29. The Bando batters haven't been able to wind up this far. They're relying on singles and sometimes doubles. No boundaries in this match. Bottom edge. One thing has been persistent in this Chauvon over. The batters haven't been able to middle the ball. The timing wasn't the best, and the middling also wasn't up to the mark. So that struggle of the batters is very much evident. Wrapped on the pads. There was enough bounce, hence no appeal was done. That's a wayward delivery. The Pacers are really dealing with this challenge of bowling too much wide. Firstly, Auqatul Islam and now Moinul Chauvon, both of them are really struggling with this particular problem. The coach has to find a solution of this. Oh, bit of zip of the surface. That really surprised the batter. A dot to complete this final show and over. 4 runs from it after 6, it's 31 for none. Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa comes back and driven through the covers for a boundary. There was a collision between the fielders, but the ball was sweetly timed as it could bisect those two fielders and run all the way for 4 runs. The first boundary of this game comes from the will of Shahzad Hussain, and he just timed the ball. Hasn't really applied brute force behind that shot, just timing and placement. Seemed like he has threaded a needle through the offside field. Two fielders were deployed, Manuel Chauvin and Joy. Both of them were chasing and converging, but eventually no result came in favor of Majestic. Flighted, there was turn as well, but cut away nicely. But there will be interruption from the fielder. Good fielding from Manuel Chauvin to save a couple of runs for the sake of his side. But it seems like the Bando batters have decided to shift the gear. They were circumspect right from the inception of the game, but it's high time for them that they accelerate and get some quick runs. 37 runs on the board from 6.2 overs doesn't really do justice to their batting capability. A message from Shahzad, but that brings a single in his team's favor. It will really be important because for Tariq Miru to perform well, because whenever he performs, his team does well. He was the player of the match in the last game as well for Bando Design. That goes to show his importance for the sake of his team, and he has to take that responsibility of scoring big and creating that foundation for his side so that they can score a defendable total. Inside edge could be risky. It could easily chop on to the stumps. Shahzad is really fortunate. So with this dot, the 7th over comes to an end. After 7, it's 39 for none. Manuel Chauvin continues. He's delivered a tidy over in his first one. Oh, play and a miss, and that missed everything. The batter, the stumps, the keeper as well. 4 runs as by. And Tariq Miru must have butterflies in his stomach, because this was whiskers away from the stumps. Manuel Chauvin can consider himself slightly unlucky because this could be curtains for Tariq Miru and his first wicket as well. He was slightly disappointed and unfortunate as well. That's hit straight to long off. Joy is the fielder who has been deployed, and he restricts the batters within a single. Last man stands Bangladesh will be marking its completion of the first era this year. Elements commenced in this very country back in 2014. Since it's 2026, 12 years of LMS Bangladesh will be celebrated. So many players have come up in the amateur scene through last man stands. Wow, it's a bumper. All of a sudden, Chauvin decides to bang it short, and the batter was also astonished. All of a sudden, a short delivery. Good variation from Chauvin, and once again, it's turning out to be a tidy over if he bowls this one well. Mistimed pull will just be a single. The batters will eye for the second run. Bit of yes and no. Eventually, they are reluctant to take the second one. So, once again, a very good over from Mainul Chauvin. Only 3 came from it. After 8, it's 45 for none. It's Russell Imamul is here for the 9th over. That's pushed in the gap, and the batters are returning for the second run. This is really good piece of running between the wickets, but the throw wasn't the best one. And due to that overthrow, they will collect one more. So thrice as a result. It's all happening here at PKSP Ground 1. Shot, but will be straight to the fielder. It was hit hard, but found the fielder in the deep. Fortunately, it bounced once. Otherwise, it could be curtains for Shahadat. Tariq Miru looks to wind up. This was outside the off stump, but almost at the 6th stump corridor. Then again, Miru tried to drag it into the onside. He connects and gets to the gap as well. Boundary for Tariq Miru. And the 50 is on the board in the meantime for Bando Designs. It's 54 with this boundary and a delivery to go to complete the 9th. He goes again. This time even better. Oh yes. It's nailed over cow corner for 6. A boundary followed by a 6. And Tariq Miru is really turning things in favor of Bando Designs now. After 9 and 60 for none, and it's the time to have a change in the comm box. It's my pleasure to welcome Rosel Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Alif Tasneem. A handy over comes to an end from Bando Design Limited, 60 for none after 9 overs. 13-14 came from the previous over. Shadad Hussain 26 of 22. Tarek 29 of 26. This is the third game of the day between Bando Design Limited and Majestic. Bit of steady start from Tarek Miro, but suddenly he just broke his shackles in the previous over. Tried to play the ball very late behind square, though couldn't connect properly. But single comes in for Bando Design Limited. Tarek Miro back on strike. Oh, excellent shot. Just guided the ball. And pretty fine behind square. Boundary from Tarek Miro. He's in a very good mood. Positive energy from Tarek Miro that we witnessed in the previous over, which he carried in this over as well. Oh, once again tried to play late. This time misses it. Good comeback by Humayun Kabir Joy. His first over. 5 runs so far. Oh, this time Miro went to his left to make some room, but once again swings it and misses it. Couple of dot deliveries produced by the bowler Joy. Oh, another good delivery to finish off the over. 10 gone, 65 for none. Bando Design Limited. Projected score says 121 with the current rate 7. 6 runs per over 113. 8 runs per over 129. Bando Design Limited, they are now trying to accelerate their strikes. The name is Sadi. Nur Muhammad Sadi started his over with a wide. Extra run for Bando Design Limited. Two boundaries and one over boundary came from previous couple of overs. Oh, carved it away for a boundary. finds the gap. Exactly targeted that gap for a boundary. Successful on that occasion, Shahid Hussain. With that boundary, Bando Design Limited moves into the 70s. No wickets so far for the bowlers of Majestic. Shuffled across the wickets. That's a good shot. Though finds the fielder into long off. Shobhon there. Nur Mohammad Sadi is trying to bother the batter. Oh, high up in the air, should be taken. Oh, keeper underneath it, but couldn't judge properly. That resulted in a drop catch. My goodness. Couldn't keep an eye on the ball till the last moment. That's why he dropped that catch. No run taken from the previous delivery. Oh, once again picked up very early. No timing in that shot from Tariq Miru. Mohammad Sadi is bowling really very well. Produced back-to-back dot deliveries against Tariq Miru. Six runs so far in this over. Short pitch delivery once again. This time it will clear the boundary. Yes, it is. 6 runs. Tariq Miru. Bowler is very unlucky with that pace, and the ball reached over the boundary line. Tariq Miru just swings it, and the ball hits the outside part of the bat. 6 runs to finish off the over. 11 gone. 77 for none. Joy continues. Seven runs per over. Pulls it. Single to start of the over. Tariq Miru back on strike. Will be looking for his 50. Slower delivery. Took the pace off Joy. That's brilliant piece of bowling from him. Miru was looking to hit the ball out of the ground. That's why variation came in from Humayun Kabir Joy. That minimizes the score. Oh, stand and deliver. No timing on that occasion. In the meantime, looking for the bustling second. Easily taken couple of runs by Shahid Hussain. 12th over is on progress. 81 on the board. Oh, cheeky from Shadad Hussain. Looking to hit the ball in an unconventional way, but beaten with the pace from Humayun Kabir Joy. Good bowling so far from Joy. Last ball of his second over. Oh, once again, excellent pace from Joy. 12 gone. Bando design 81 for none. Let's have a look at the bowling card. 7 bowlers have been used by the skipper of Majestic. No bowlers were able to get the wicket of Bando design. Shadad Hussain, he is off. New batter comes in, Samuel Islam Shumon. Will they be looking for the second one? Yes, it is. Quick running between the wickets. (42 of 35). Not a quick fire innings from Tariq Miru, but still very calm and composed. Once again, he just threw his bat before the ball came in timely. Nur Mohammad Sheikh Sadi bowling his second over. Oh, shot! Sweet sound of the bat, and it will go for the distance. 6 runs for Bando Design Limited. 48 of 37, Tariq Miru. And he is definitely eyeing for his 50. Just 2 runs away to bring up his 50. Once again looking for a big one. High, very high. Wicketkeeper underneath it. Once again put down. And a single taken comfortably. There were 2 chances. Chance of a catch and chance of a run out. And both the chance went in vain. Tariq Miru 49 with that single, but he got once again alive. Oh, Shumon tucked around the corner, bisecting the 2 fielders, and the ball races towards the boundary line. Excellent shot. That wasn't intentional from Shumon, but still finds the boundary. After 13, 94 for none. Oh, takes the single and brings up his 50. Tariq Miru. And he has to go back to the pavilion as a mandatory retirement due to bring up his half century, as the rules of last man stands. You all know about it. New batter will come in instead of Tariq Miru. Samir Islam Shumon brought up a boundary in his first delivery. Oman Kubir Joy is bowling well so far. Outside edge. And another boundary, just one bounce inside the rope. 4 more runs for Bando Design Limited. Excellent batting. Samir Islam Shumon is batting at a strike rate of 400. 8 runs of 2 deliveries. New batter Riazul Karim into the non-striking end. Both the batters will play the hitting role. Oh, what a shot! Can you believe it? Straight as an arrow, straight to the side screen. Excellent shot. Shumon is a game changer and finisher for Bando Design Limited. Oh, once again slashed it, just fallen short to the fielder. In the long off, Chauvin there. 15 off just 4 deliveries, 100 up as well for Bando Design Limited. Oh, put away into the onside for a single. I think the strategy should be like this. Riazul Karim should give the strike to Shumon as much as possible. But Riazul takes a single, gives a strike for the next over. Projected score says that 139 will be after 18 overs. Perhaps Bando Design Limited would be looking for a defendable total after 18 overs. Manuel Chauvin bowled very well in his first spell. He went for 7 runs only. Riazul Karim, he's on strike against Chauvin. Oh, shot. Excellent shot. That's a ram shot. Ram shot from Riazul Karim. And he succeeded. Boundary for Riazul. First boundary for him. Nelson on the board. 1-1-1. Oh, once again. Oh, catch it is the call. Dropped by the keeper. Run out chance was there. Oh. They was looking for 2, but no said by Samuel Islam. Everything is happening around. Couldn't time it properly. Placement wasn't perfect on that occasion. They have to satisfy with a single. Played it. Just a single. No difference from the previous delivery. Oh, what a shot! Sweet sound of the bat, firmly driven through the offside for a boundary. Vacant extra cover. Boundary to finish of the 15th over. 118 for none. Bando Design Limited. Russell Imamul went for 14 runs in his first over. Right arm off break bowler comes into bowl for his second over. Outside of the off stump, that's wide. Started poorly. Flighted delivery, looking to hit big. Yes, there is a vacant area. Oh, run out chance was there, but well in before collecting the ball. Riajol was looking to hit very big, though he couldn't get the distance. But the good news for Bando Design, Samuel Islam is on strike. He's batting at a strike rate over 300. Short pitch delivery, shot, and that's out of the park for a big six. Samuel Islam Shumon, 26 of just 7 deliveries. Strike rate almost 400. He's a power hitter of the cricket ball. He can hit the deck really very hard. That's what he is showing his fiery batting today. Once again, no chance for the fielders without watching the ball sailing away over the boundary. Two sixes on the trot from Samuel Islam Shumon, 32 of 8 now. The strike rate is exactly 400. Oh, hammered down the ground. Just a single. Joy was there. Last ball of the 16th over. Expensive. Already 15 runs from Russell Imamul. 16 from it. Expensive over comes to an end. Russell Imamul. 134 for none after 16. Aukatul Islam went for 15 runs in his first spell. This is his second spell. Ooh. Wide Yorker from Aukatul Islam. Riazul Karim 10 of 8 deliveries. On the other hand, opposite Sinari from Samuel Islam 33 of 9. Slower delivery, outside edge, fielder was there, fallen short to him. Samuel Islam back on strike. Now the bowler, Aukatul Islam, will be nervous to bowl against Samuel Islam because he is in great touch today. Slower delivery once again. Good shot. Uses his feet really very well and coming back for 2. Good running between the wickets from these two batters, Samuel Islam and Riazul Karim. $137 on the board. Ooh, took the pace off. Good delivery, great delivery. Now, Samuel Islam needs to take the single to keep the strike for the next over, which is very important for Bando design, because if he can play, oh goodness me, another slower delivery. Excellent over from Aukatul Islam. Just went for 3 runs. Tidy over comes to an end. With the current run rate, projected score shows 145. After 17, 137 for none. Bando Design Limited. Last over. Majestic bowlers done a great job so far. Still, Aukatul's over mitigates the run rate of Bando Design Limited. Samuel Islam Shumon is the danger man. For the bowlers of Majestic. Riazul Karim, he's on strike. I think it will be wise decision to be made for Riazul to rotate the strike, gives the strike. Oh, straight back over bowler's head. Boundary from Riazul. And my advice is firmly denied by Riazul. Excellent shot. Humayun Kabir Joy started his bowling with a boundary. Oh, this time pulls it. And he will get another boundary. Is he? Yes. He is. Excellent shot. 145 on the board. Already turning out to be a defendable total, since Bando Design has a good bowling lineup. Tips from Mainul Shobhon to Humayun Kabir Joy. Oh, outside edge. And that rockets away to the boundary line. Unlucky, very unlucky Humayun Kabir Joy. And that's a lucky boundary for Riazul Karim. Riazul Karim 23 for 12 deliveries. Oh, shot, but finds the fielder. Mainul Shobhon took the catch. Now for the last ball, Shahjadur Rahman Shiju. He will come down to the crease. 149 for 1. First wicket down of Bando Design Limited. Riazul played very well knock. 23 of 13 deliveries. Shiju joins Samuel Islam Shumon. Last ball of the first innings. Humayun Kabir Joy to Shahjadur Rahman Shiju. Shiju hits it. Oh, straight to the bowler. Dot ball to finish off the over and finish off the innings as well. 149 for 1 after 18 overs. 150 is the target for Majestic. Within a short break, we'll be back with the run chase of Majestic. Till then, stay tuned, stay connected with Last Man Stands Bangladesh. Don't go anywhere.
Hello everyone, a warm welcome with the run chase of the second and the final game of the day of Boshundhara Sports City LMS Dhaka League powered by Ace. It's between Bando Designs and Majestic. Batting first, Bando has posted a total of 149 within 18 overs, and Majestic are now assigned to chase it. We're just about to kickstart the proceedings of the second innings, and there will be an update on the score as well. The batters have made their way to the middle. The fielders have also taken their positions. The final fine tuning is happening now. The skipper of Bando Designs, Tariq Miru, is really a busy man in the middle. Here we go for the ball number 1. Play and a miss. It was slightly away from the off stump. Straight away, the batter had an aggressive intent. Nur Muhammad. Russell Mia is the bowler who is opening the proceedings for Bando Design. Nur Muhammad Sheikh Sadi is the man who's on strike. He pushes it with soft hand. They're running for the second bit of stutter. This could be a run out. The bowler misses. Russell Mia could have easily broken the stumps, but the throw was quick. He couldn't really collect the ball and break the stumps. Thus, the batter had the opportunity of picking up the second one. It's all happening. Bit of mix-up between the batters. The bowler makes a hash of a thing, and they collect the second run. A little chat happened in the middle, perhaps just trying to calm things so that any more miscommunication doesn't really take place between Ananto Siddiqui and Nur Muhammad. Once again, a bit of change in the field positions because left and right hand combination is here in the middle, and the skipper has to be agile about this combination. He's really busy because after every single is taken, he needs to switch his fielders. Oh, well bowled. That's a ripper of a ball from Russell Mia. Beats Ananto Allins up, and there was a bit of extra bounce as well. Ananto was completely squared up. A nonchalant looking pull shot. His feet didn't move much. There wasn't much approach behind that shot. And this ends the first over. After 1, it's 3 for none. With Russell Mia, it's going to be Rajaul Karim. the opening tandem of bowling for Bando Designs. Well bowled, a quicker one. It was coming back in. A quick throw in, but the batter was in within the time. In fact, it's Riazul Karim, not Rejaul Karim. I beg your pardon. Quicker yet again. Ananto Siddiqui is really struggling with that line outside the off stump. He's going for the try, but isn't really finding any connection. Oh, well, bowl! My words, this was very, very close and could have been curtains for Ananto Siddiqui. He somehow survives. How did it miss the stumps? That's the question. It was so close. It was so very much close. The bails were just as lodged, whiskers away from the bails. Cracked straight down the ground. Eventually, Ananto Siddiqui finds the middle of the blade. He was struggling to do so. Armour crammed the batter for some space. After 2 it's 7 for none. It's a brilliant start from the Bando bowlers. After 6, it's 52 for 1, and apologies for the technical issues that we had. Majestic has got some serious momentum. Oronto Siddiq and Russell Imamul are out there, although they lost their first wicket due to a top edge. Riazul Karim was the bowler who drew the first blood. Oronto Siddiqui on strike. Once again, inside edge. They need 98 runs from the last 59, which should not be a daunting task for Majestic. Short. Pulled, but we'll find the man in the deep. I don't know, but my mind says this game is going down to the wire. This may turn out to be a humdinger of a contest between Majestic and Bando Designs, as both the teams have almost equal power in terms of batting and bowling, and the game is also equally poised. Down the leg and helped on its way for a boundary. Russell Mamul hits a 4. Not the best of the deliveries from Yasin Hussain Pinku. Wrong line, it was drifting down the leg. All Russell had to do was to just put some bat behind the ball, and he did that well. Did that exceedingly well. Once again down the leg. He got some pad behind it, and a single fetched. All these pictures are coming to you from Boshundhara, from PKSP Ground 1. You're watching Boshundhara Sports City LMS Dhaka League. Some turn, and that has beaten Ananto Siddiqui. All ends up, and the 7th over is done. It's 58 for 1, Majestic. Shaun Puya, the leg spinner, comes to bowl. I was just watching his warm up. He has those googlies as well in his armory. Couple of runs, the stumps broken, but the batter was safely home. Shaun has been one of those bowlers who is really efficient in terms of turning the ball as a leg spinner in corporate scene of Bangladesh. He can be venomous. The batters have to be circumspect in terms of facing Shaun Puya. He's never shy to give the ball some air, and if the ball turns the other way, the batters can be deceived completely. That's pumped in the gap, and the fielder covers a good amount of ground, and that dive towards his right saves the boundary as well. This is excellent piece of work from the fielder, and the bowler will also be very much encouraged with this kind of effort. clubbed away straight to the same fielder. Oh my words, he somehow fumbles a little, but then again covers well. The best part was he didn't give up. He was at his business till the very end and has saved a couple of runs once again. It's all happening. Russell Mamul moves on to 16 from 7. Good delivery. Slightly quicker. The batter was expecting a wide to be called, but Mushfiq Nital is completely unmoved. Tossed up under edge. Couple of runs fetched. An eventful over comes to an end from Shaun Bhuiya. 8 runs from it after 8 is 66 for 1. Yasin Hussain Pinku with his second over. Ananto Siddiqui looks to wind up, but the problem has been persistent right from the inception that he hasn't been able to time the ball properly. His mistiming, his finding singles, although, because of the rule of LMS, but he hasn't had the best of days in the middle. Some extra bounce from Pinku. Slightly edgy, but straight down to deep third just for a single. Runs are coming from Majestic. They should be focusing on that, but they have to find boundaries as well. 82 runs needed from 48. The difference isn't that big, but they have to hit boundaries. Ananto once again looks to hit a boundary, but a miscued shot, although he fetches a single. Pinku is really going quick through the over, hardly giving any time to the batter, and has been stingy as well in terms of giving runs. Oh, well bowled, slightly quicker, and beats Russell Imamul, in fact, all ends up. Four singles from this Pinku over. Certainly a tidy one. After 9, it's 70 for 1, the Majestic. And it's the time for a change in the com box as well. You will have Razel Ahmed for the rest of the part of the day.
Thank you very much, Alif. 9 overs, 70 on the board. Losing 1 wicket. The game is evenly poised. Just 80 runs needed of 45 deliveries. Very much gettable from here on because 7 wickets in hand they have. And 80 runs of 45 deliveries is not that much tougher challenging one for Majestic because they have a very long batting lineup. Banduris and bowlers, they're trying to get rid of Russell Imamul and Ananto Siddiqui. Ananto Siddiqui is a bit sluggish from the very beginning of his innings. This time just pushes forward and picks up a single from the offside. Singles won't be very helpful for Majestic to get over the line. They need boundaries, at least in every over. They need one boundary to maximize their asking run rate. Oh, shot that couldn't play from the meaty part of the bat. Couple of bounces to the fielder there. Right arm leg break bowler Shaun Bhuyan. Now looking to hit into the offside and played with the turn. Picks up an easy single. Another single. Singles are coming for Majestic, but singles won't help. Oh, straight to the bowler. Excellent over. 4 from it. After 10, 74 for 1. Majestic. 76 runs needed from the last 40 deliveries. Oh, stumped. My goodness. Yasin Hussain Pinku gets the second wicket of Team Majestic. Excellent wicket. And a much needed wicket indeed for Bando Design Limited. And they breaks the partnership as well. Yasin Hussain Pinku built the pressure in his first 2 overs so that he gets the wicket in his third. That pressure did the trick for Yasin Hussain Pinku undoubtedly. Also the previous over, just 4 runs came from it. Built the pressure onto the batting side. Team Majestic, now they're struggling with the bat. At least someone has to move on from here on. Straight back to the bowler. Another tight channel from Yasin Hussain Pinku. 2 dot deliveries on the trot. This time gets some room outside of the off stump. Oh, coming back for 2. Excellent running between the wickets. Easily taken. This type of doubles will help Bando, Majestic to get over the line. 74 needed of 36. Oh, played it very late. They'll be looking for two. No. Just satisfied with a single. Single to finish up the over. 11 gone. 77 for 2. Exactly Bando design where 77 for none after 11 overs at this stage. Shaun Bhuyan continues from the same end. Oh, good delivery. In his previous over, went for just 4 runs, 4 singles he conceded and produced a dot. Now keeps the pressure mounting onto the batting side. Oh, late cut. Will get a boundary. Oh, at the very last moment. Yes, protected the boundary. At least he saved 2 runs. Great fielding. And running from deep backward point region to deep third. Has covered a long area to stop that boundary. Oh, shot. Excellent timing and placement was perfect on that occasion. Just fallen short, dead straight. Much needed boundary for Team Majestic. Humayun Kabir Joy. Oh, keeps it very low. The ball is racing towards the boundary line. No fielder in that area. The fielder, Samiul Islam Shumon, was pretty squarish behind square of the wicket into the leg side. That's why he was unable to stop the ball. 63 needed of 31. With those boundaries, Majestic just mitigates the gap between runs required and balls left. In the meantime, 6 more runs. Excellent pickup shot. Excellent over. Handy over for Majestic after 12. 93 for 2. Yes, Innocent Pinku went for just 3 runs. Catch it is the call. Fielder underneath it. But he has nothing to do without watching the ball. Sailing away over the boundary line. Oh, 6 runs. Exactly where Majestic left the last over. Completed the last over. They started exactly where they finished. $100 up for Majestic. 100 for 2. 50 needed of 28. Pressure is mounting on to the bowling side undoubtedly. Oh, coming back for 2. Quickly taken the first run. And then comfortably taken the second one. Everything is going away with Majestic right at the moment, and Humayun Kabir Joy shifted the momentum in their favor, hitting 2 boundaries and 1-6 in the previous over, released the pressure from themselves. Russell Imamul is accompanied by Humayun Kabir Joy in the previous over. In this over, he joins the party. Ooh, looking to guide the ball behind square, but missed it. But 10 runs came from it. Little bit expensive. 13 gone. 103 for 2. Oh, played it very well. Missed by the wicketkeeper. Once again, good running between the wickets. Coming back for 3. Oh, chance of a run or direct hit could have been interesting. Yeah, it's gone. Oh, excellent throw. Right on cue. My goodness. Russell Imamul, he's gone. He scored 29 runs of 18 deliveries. Third run was unnecessary from my perspective. They should have satisfied with a couple. Third wicket goes down of Majestic. Nishu Chaudhary is the new batter, comes in, taking guard for Majestic. 44 runs requires of 25 deliveries. Boundary in the first legal delivery. First delivery was illegal and there was a wide. Majestic took 2 runs by running. Oh, a little bit ambitious appeal from Tariq Mirul. 40 needed of 23. Pressure is on. Right arm medium bowler Tarek Miru. Oh, outside edge, and that will help. Oh, excellent fielding down there. Just a single, excellent fielding. Oh, soft-handed push. Tarek Miru given away 9 runs so far. Shot! Humongous one from Nishu Chaudhary. Much needed one for Majestic. 6 runs to finish off the 14th over. 118 for 3. 32 runs needed of 20 deliveries. Russell Mia. He has come to bowl his 3rd over. Oh, pretty intentional. Couple of runs taken. 30 needed of 19. Just 11 runs ahead than the balls remaining. Very eventful previous couple of overs. Run out, 1 boundary, 1 over boundary, singles, doubles. Steered down to the 3rd man. Russell Mia just putting his fielder into the right areas. Mid wicket is in a little bit cow cornerish area. Oh, hammered down the ground almost to hit the head of Russell Mia. .28 needed of 17 deliveries. The game is on here. Oh, bit of slower delivery. Joy completely missed it. Humayun Kabir Joy, I think he need to have a move on from here on. Take the responsibility on his shoulder. Oh, once again, not anticipated by Humayun Kabir Joy. Excellent over, just 5 runs came from it. 15 gone, 123 for 3. Exciting 3 overs left of this game of the day as well. Samuel Islam comes to bowl. Short pitch delivery. Pulls it away. Few bounces to the fielder. Into the square leg region. Singles won't help at this moment for Team Majestic to get over the line. They need boundaries. Oh, goodness me. That is not a positive sign from Majestic. Nishu Chaudhary missed out a great opportunity. Should have been played over mid wicket and cow corner. Oh, shot. This time just over the hand of the fielder into the straightish long on. 6 runs. Now 20 needed of 12. Reminder for the new viewers. Oh, catch it is the call in between the two fielders. Boundary once again. 16 of 11 needed now. Nishu Chaudhary 22 of 8. Talking about the rules of last man stands, last ball 6 of the innings is generally counted as 12 home run. So still lots of things to be happen. Oh, once again, that's a lazy effort from the fielder there. Nishu Chaudhary once again, it's a 6. Now 10 of 10. 16 gone. 140 for 3. Fiery innings from Nishu Chaudhary. 28 of just 9. Can you believe it? Nishu Chaudhary and Humayun Kabir Joy, both the batters, have damaged the bowling lineup of Bando Design Limited. Russell Mia bowled well in his previous over. Let's see, can he get a wicket? Oh, boundary in the vacant area once again. Now just a 6 runs needed of 9 deliveries. Excellent batting so far from these two batters, especially Nishu Chaudhary. Fired up in the previous over. 2 sixes and 1 boundary he took from the over of Samuel Islam Shumon. Russell Mia produced a dot, but I think it is too late for Bando Design Limited to bowl dot deliveries. Slower delivery, hits a bad uphill, strong uphill. Shafayat Amin refuses. Beg your pardon, Mushfiq Nitol. And he just said that there was a height issue. It was high. That's why he disagrees. Now, coming back for 2. I think they will be back comfortably for the second run. 3 runs needed of 6. Just 1 boundary. 1 shot away to finish off the game. Oh, oh, goodness me. Hits the shoulder Oh, I think he has got a serious pain. Same kind of incident almost could be happened in the previous over. He just survived by some inches to hit the head of Russell Mia. This time hits the shoulder, and there was a speedy shot, kind of a rockets away to the shoulder. This is a serious issue. I think he needs some kind of treatment. Perhaps he should go to the hospital as well for a better treatment. The game is almost about to finish, but in the meantime, Russell Mia has got a severe pain. Good news is that he just stood up. The game was paused, and it will be resumed within a moment. Russell Mia, he is walking off. And he was hit by the ball in his left shoulder. Two runs needed of 5. $148 for 3. Spinner Shaun Buyan comes in. And 3 fielders inside the 30-yard circle into the offside. Oh, run out chance! What have you done, Nishu Chaudhuri? Goodness me. Tricked by the bowler. Humayun Kabir Joy didn't respond. That's why Nishu Chaudhuri has to depart. Everything is happening out there. Russell Mia is injured. Wicket for Bando Design Limited. Run out. New batter comes in, Sheikh Ghulam Mustafa. 2 runs needed of 4 deliveries. Anything can happen from here on. One fielder at short mid wicket. Tariq Miru is at mid wicket. One short point, extra cover, long off, long on, goes back. One deep square leg. 3 fielders into the offside and 3 fielders into the onside. Three fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Wicketkeeper took the helmet off. Oh, that will be a boundary. Yes, it is. Boundary finishes the innings, finishes the game as well. 4 wickets victory for Majestic with 3 balls to spare. Congratulations, Majestic, for winning the game by 4 wickets. And that is an excellent innings from Humayun Kabir Joy, unbeaten 35 of 21. On the other hand, Nishu Chaudhury's innings boosted their confidence and released the pressure they felt at the middle overs, in the middle overs. That's a great victory for Majestic. Congratulations once again. The players are shaking their hands, and we're signing off from the commentary box. We'll be back tomorrow with 3 more exciting games. Till then, don't go anywhere.